welcome our guests who are joining me this evening. We have Sudesh Verma, spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, Aman Pawar, spokesperson of the Congress Party, Rajalakshmi Joshi, political analyst, and we'll also be waiting for Neerja Chaudhary, senior journalist. Thank you and welcome to Inside Scoop. Sudesh Verma, time will tell. Rajalakshmi Joshi, do you think that there's also an attempt by the Congress Party to have a complete image makeover, especially after the party's performance that we have seen in the Lok Sabha elections, in several assembly elections? This time around, the internal bickering that has been the talk of the town for the Congress Party, not only in Punjab but in other states as well. Do you think that this is also an attempt in which the Congress Party is trying at least to have an image makeover?
Yes, very obviously they are trying to make an image makeover. But I don't know up to what extent they will be successful in this. And very firstly, I would like to say that I welcome the step of increasing the number of tickets that they will be offering to women candidates. But then it doesn't stop there. And I also want to bring to your notice certain things that happened actually during the press conference today. If you look at it, the number of women on the dais there, that itself was, it was a very dismal number. Three women were there.
I knew that's going to come up with only three women Congress leaders on the dais and six other.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
Yes.
Go ahead.
And that too, they're not women who were actually educated or they have come up from scratch. They're all dynastic leaders. And another thing is that when there was a question put up about an absconding Congress leader who was accused of rape, then the question was dismissed as irrelevant. When you are speaking about women empowerment, saying that this is an irrelevant question, I think that speaks very poorly about your intentions. Okay. So that I think that was a very bad message. But at the same time, I welcome the intention, and I would also say that looking at BJP has been speaking about Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao from so many years. Now Priyanka Gandhi comes up with "Main beti hoon, lad sakti hoon." So what has she done all these years in this her home state, in this place where they have been ruling the places? Like what have they done in Rai Bareilly and Amethi?
And Rajalakshmi, it's also very interesting because it's the same state which was initially at one point in time, there was a belt which was supposed to be a Congress stronghold, and in the last elections we saw, at least in the Lok Sabha election, that even Rahul Gandhi could not maintain his seat in Amethi, which was supposed to be a Gandhi family stronghold. So that also clearly has to be on the mind of the Congress Party that they need to regain. Yeah, Rajalakshmi, 1 minute. I'll take that point. Parliament. Rajalakshmi Joshi, you were making a point earlier. Please make your point.
Yes, I also want to add that simply putting a reservation on the number of seats or the number of tickets does not amount to women empowerment. A lot of times there are these cases where the women are in the forefront, but then they are actually controlled by some kind of a remote control. And again, coming back to the number of ministers, as you rightly pointed out, each one of these ministers, they have been given very significant and very important portfolios, and not just paying a lip service and trying to show that there have been women included in the cabinet. So these are as important as defense and the finance ministry. So these ministries earlier we could not have even imagined that they could have gone to women. So such portfolios have been given to women right now. So if the Congress, if they really intended to, they could have made a difference long back. And at least now, if they really truthfully they take a step towards women empowerment, not just in terms of reservation of numbers but actual empowerment, then that I think will go a long way into making this a better society. And just picking up some convenient cases which are like picking up some kind of political brownie points, I think that they should really take up these cases where women are abused, not just in certain cases like in say Hathras or in Lakhimpur, but then they should take a look at places like in Rajasthan also, where women, and that too Dalit women, are abused every day. So I think that is lacking in the Congress.
So questions are being raised to the Congress Party also, and especially when you talk about Rajasthan, the number of cases, especially of atrocities against women, has been on a rise in that state.